Hey, girlie, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We missed you yesterday. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. It's been a busy couple of days, for sure. I was really, really, really sick. Oh, I'm so sorry yesterday. Oh, are you feeling better today? I didn't even wake up all day. Well, sometimes your body just needs the rest. I'm up and moving today. Good, good, good. What have you been up to? A lot. It's been a long couple of days, but I figured I'd just come on here to try to woosha, as Kurt used to say, woosah, to just get it all out and start relaxing and fresh, and hope everybody can just breathe a little bit, or I can. I don't know about everybody else. Unwind, yes. For once, it doesn't have to do with me though, so that's good. It's everybody else that has to deal with it. So it really doesn't concern me at all. That's great. Yeah. I am not the leader of the drama on this one. Nope, 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 nope. Happy Friday, Daniel. How are you? Link. Okay. I'll drop the link. It is open panel for anybody that wants to come up. We can, and then when there's more people in here and they want to play words, we can play words. I did set it up with. Sorry, I missed the link comment earlier. But we can play words. It's gonna be a relaxing night. So let's have a relaxing evening, guys, and just talk and chit chat and play words and relax. Hi, Miss Kingles. How are you?
Hello.
How you feeling today?
I'm better.
Oh, good.
I woke up yesterday morning. I had a massive migraine. Oh my God, I could not even open my eyes. It hurt so bad. So I took some medicine, went back to bed. Every time I opened my eyes, it hurt. So I just kept them closed and slept all day. Like, I didn't
Yeah.
know nothing. I didn't hear the phone. People were coming in.
Well, good. Your body said you needed sleep. It went down.
It definitely went down. I got up about 8:30 this morning. Went and
Well, I
sat
got
in
up at
a
noon
hot
today.
shower. Just went in there and sat in a hot shower and let it run over my back, neck. So you got up
I,
at noon?
I got up at noon because I was so tired. I woke up at
Hey.
7, and then I went back to sleep, and then I woke up at 9, and I went back to sleep, and then I woke up at noon and went, okay, it's time to get up. Because I
Everybody
went,
keeps
huh?
everybody keeps talking to me today, and I'm like referring to day before yesterday as yesterday. I'm like, y'all got to remember, I missed a whole day. Somebody made me dinner, but it was still sitting on the corner of my bed when I woke up this morning.
Oh,
But
yeah, it's been a while. It's been a wild ride for the last couple days.
oh
Um,
wow,
it'll all work out.
it always does.
This time it doesn't involve me, but I'm watching another channel that's have a lot of drama on it right now, and there's some of our people have made their way over there, and
Mm,
it's trying to calm someone down, and it's not working.
mm.
So it's been and so um I'll announce it later. I think I'm not going to announce anything yet. We'll have to see because it's still going on. So I'm hoping so I'm hoping I don't have to do anything.
I'm trying to see. Oh, I forgot my sound was on. Sorry. Um,
And I'm all comfy cozy. I'm at home. I watched a little bit of Survivor. Ginger and I are just chilling. Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are. She's a snuggle bug.
well, I thought I was going to be babysitting my granddoggy, but my son went to work one day and quit.
Yes, yes, yes. And
So
loving
I'm
on Ginger.
not happy there.
Ginger's getting loves. Huh?
Mm.
She's getting loves. She's in my lap. She's very happy about it.
I went and bought her a new bed to go on my bed.
Aw.
Got her own little blanket. She wants my blanket. I got like this white furry blanket that I like to snug up in,
Yeah.
but she likes to snug up in it too, because it's so soft. But she's not getting it.
Ginger's snuggle bug right now. Snugging a bug in a rug. Huh? Oh, baby. You caught me. I caught you. Why'd I catch you? How'd I catch you?
Oh,
I didn't catch you. What'd I catch you? Moon. What did I didn't do. You're selling yourself out right now.
right?
I did not catch you doing anything. I promise. So what did you do? What did you do? Do share. Do share.
Go ahead now.
Yeah, now you got to share. Okay, I'll tell you in Discord. Okay.
Says it's gonna be a late night.
It's not gonna be a late night. I always tell myself that. Yes, you did.
We love you though.
I'm like, what'd you do, Moon?
Here I was. I'm flipping through trying to find it.
What'd you do, Moon? I'm going. Okay, gonna go to Discord now. What did you do? She's typing. Uh oh. Oh yeah. Hi, Chicklet.
Hey, Larissa.
Hi, Larissa. Oh my god. Moon, I didn't know you were there.
Not much here. I'm doing good. How are you? And they got something going on behind the scenes. How are you doing?
Oh my. Oh my god, we are all reaching out. Oh my god, this is hysterical. Oh my god. Moon, I didn't know you were there. That I didn't know you did it too. We've all done it. Everybody has. It's horrible. The whole situation is horrible. Well, okay. 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 It rained it rained yesterday here. Oh my god, I'm laughing hysterically. I
I don't know what it did here yesterday because I slept for a solid 24 hours. I have no idea what happened in the world yesterday.
Yes, you did tell on yourself. I've been watching Netflix Mendez Brothers show. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, Moon, that's fine. It is so good. Oh my god. Moon, I had no idea. People wonder why I have wonderful friends. I have wonderful people that care for everybody. I really, truly, truly do. And that actually, Boone, I think that's awesome that you did that. It is awesome that you did that, and I'm very proud of you. Thank you. That shows character. And yeah.
I don't think I've watched it yet, Larissa. I'm gonna
Hold
have
on,
to
let me
check
get
it
my
out
phone.
if I can pry myself away from YouTube.
No, I'm not. No worry, Moon. Oh my God. I'm sorry. There's so much going on in my head right now. Sorry. It rain. You all as soon as you wash your car, it always rains.
Right. Like I said, I don't know what it did here yesterday.
Moon, yeah, Larissa got pulled over for not wearing a seatbelt.
Larissa, I try to make sure I buckle up. I try to. So did y'all play words last night? I seen you was
We
on for a
we
few
we
minutes.
tried to play words, but it didn't work very well because you weren't here, and so there was no high score. And then we were, it was it was only Tanel and Aqua and me playing, and so we couldn't get past level like 7, I think is what we got to.
Yeah.
We did good though on our own for what we were doing. Oh no, it was art. I'm sorry, it was art in Tenley or Tanel.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Oh wow. It's
What's up,
15.
line?
It's only $15 here in Georgia if you get caught in a seatbelt. Unless you have a child that's unbuckled, that's a whole different story. Then they start at 250. Well, you need a booster seat. Get you one of those that don't have the arms. I'm sorry. Look, me and my best friend, we stole her mom's car when we were
Oh my god.
16. And her mom worked for the health department. She was our WIC lady, when you got pregnant and you got your WIC vouchers and stuff, for your formula.
Yeah.
That's what she did. And she did like the um, STD swabs and all that kind of stuff. So, like, I'm not going to say she told people's business, but we were told who to stay away from, which was good. But we went to her house one day. She had a pool. We went swimming. That night, her mom was gone. We decided we was going to go for a joyride, go to a friend's house. Man, this girl crawled up in the seat. We're 16, and I know she couldn't have been 5 foot tall. We had to go back in and get like 4 of the family uh, photo albums and put them in the seat for her to sit on. And I had to help her out sometimes with the gas and the brake because she couldn't reach it. It was so funny. It was so funny. We made it back home. I don't know how we stole the car though. That girl was so short. But yeah, get a booster seat. Sorry, I'm just he said he could have towed you for a ticket for a no
Oh, she did a
seatbelt.
lot more than that.
Oh,
She thought she was going to jail.
yeah, that's what she's saying. I was like, for a seatbelt ticket. Now on my honeymoon, I was coming back from my honeymoon, and they caught me doing 97 Close door. Hold on, y'all.
All right, Larissa's coming up. We're going to hear this whole story so that it doesn't look bad on her.
Sorry about that. Now I don't remember what I was saying. It's coming back from my honeymoon.
Yes, that's what you were saying.
Yeah. And I was on the interstate and I was coming through a college town. There's nothing there. Like this long stretch of interstate to Savannah is like just dead. There's nothing for miles on it. And so I'm just booking it. And of course, there's a trooper sitting there and he was hidden in the center lane. So when he come out, I just went ahead and pulled over and stopped. I mean, I knew he had me. There was nobody else on the interstate but me. So I went ahead and pulled over, and I think I pissed him off because I think he was expecting a chase. But he come up behind me like, ma'am, step out of the car. Step out of the car right now, ma'am. And my husband's about to die laughing, and I'm like, give him the finger. He's like, you're going to have fun paying this one. And he told me, he said, I could take you to jail for reckless driving, excessive speed. Thank you, Blind.
Thank you, Blind. I gave him a hard time about that the other day because I was like, you're a mod on my channel, but I'm not even a mod on yours. I see how it is. Mods mean nothing to me. I was just giving him a hard time.
Yeah. I just told him because there wasn't nobody in there modding, if you needed one, that I'd take care of it. Look, I went to sleep listening to Blind the other night.
Was that the night I got on his panel?
Yeah, you were going up on panel, but I had done reached my max. I had to go to sleep. And I was supposed to be up in 3 hours. And y'all, I got up this morning. So I missed all of yesterday. It was a good show though, Blind. I'm not going to say it put me to sleep because it was boring, because it wasn't boring. He made really good facts. It was well presented. I give you props. But yeah, that cop, he wanted to throw me into jail. And I'm like, what did I do? Like, I even stopped for you. I don't know what else you're expecting. And look, I tried to play that whole aunt card because my sister's aunt is head of state patrol. And so I'm like, man, Aunt so-and-so's gonna kill me. He's like, who's that? I said, the commander in
That's the
chief.
biggest compliment ever.
What?
And Blind says, that's the biggest compliment ever. That you guys,
Right.
that people fall asleep to me. Thanks, guy.
Right? Hey.
You know how many people have fallen asleep to me, Blind?
Hey, but at least I chose his channel.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
like
to go to
I have
sleep
people.
to.
Like right now, I have people that are in the background that don't talk and they fall asleep to me. I mean, it's and
Right.
do you know how many people? Do you know how many people have sat here and listened to me snore?
Right. I kept coming in the other day trying to get you up.
I'm being serious. Okay, good.
Yeah, but Yeah, he ended up writing me a ticket, and thank God it was before the whole super speeder thing because it cost me $507. And even though I throwed around my aunt's name and I'm like, man, she's going to kill me. And he knowed it was his boss, his big boss, you know. But he's just like, yep, she's going to be real disappointed in you this time. I'm like, dude. And she was on vacation, so she couldn't get rid of it. Yeah, go live earlier because I'm on the East Coast. So y'all have to remember, y'all have to add 2 or 3 hours to me.
Yeah, that's why I was like I have to go live now because it's like 10 o'clock everybody's time at the latest. So yeah,
Right,
so
right.
like I do plan it because I'm like I have to plan where everybody's at.
Like last night, I did briefly wake up and it said you were going live, but I felt so bad. I didn't even touch the phone. I didn't even
Uh,
play Monopoly
when
yesterday.
I didn't even I added you on Monopoly to our content or to our partner.
I'm not gonna make the sticker thing this time.
I said I only need I sent you what I need. You have one that I need.
Okay.
The one in the middle.
I have one more send.
I need the one in the middle that you sent me. I sent it to
Uh,
you. It won't
okay.
let me
Oh,
on. Hold
I
on.
don't have an extra, do I?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay.
It won't let me on. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
So I'm
that'd be
down
awesome.
to only gold cards, and there's only 5 days, and I need 5 gold cards.
I'm not gonna make it. But I remind me to cash out my thing before it goes away because otherwise I'll miss it.
I just cashed mine out yesterday. But yeah, I'm already up to the first box, so but it pissed me off. You work so hard to get it up over 700 and then all they give you is one card,
And that's a bummer.
you know? Like, come on, give us I don't understand it.
Yeah.
The last go around was the only time ever have I finished the whole thing.
All
But
right.
I
So
didn't know about Sticker Go.
there's all kinds of people here. Is everybody here for the words game? Because we can play the words game whenever.
Yes,
Um
we can play words.
yeah. There's 11 people in here, and I have that. So if anybody, oh wait, Larissa's coming up. There she is. Hold on. Hello, Miss Larissa. You're muted.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, you guys can hear me. It took me a long time. I don't know why it wouldn't log me in through my Gmail. I had to log
Hello,
in through
Miss
my
Aqua.
Facebook. But okay, so just to give you guys a debrief on why I
Hey,
got pulled
Aqua.
over.
Yes, I want to hear this.
Okay, so long story short, my boyfriend, when I was pregnant in 2021 with our daughter in December, got a DUI. And of course, he was the only one working. I was at home. I was, kind of on welfare on state assistance and everything else like that. And, making YouTube videos to make some like extra income on the side if I could possibly, and, whatever else. Um, I'm also in school right now. So, again, he's primarily taking care of everything, but he can't support for me and him to both get our licenses and me and him to both get our IDs and me and him to register the car. There's a lot of stuff. Okay. So
Right.
we moved in April. And when we moved in April, we had to pay double the deposit because, of course, like we had two kids, obviously. Like my first kid was from a different dad, but my second kid was with him, and he was already pretty much a stepdad to my son. So we, had lived with our parents separately for a while, but after we had our daughter, we made a plan to move out, and that's what we did. We saved so much money, even me on my low income and him on his job, to move out, that because our credit wasn't the greatest, we had to pay double the deposit to get into the house. Which really broke our finances and really broke our bank because He's only making like 1,500 every 2 weeks, and I don't really make anything. I make maybe 1,000 a month, if that. I make actually 900 a month. So, and that I'm not even making that. It's just given to me just because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm in school right now. So, anyways, we have run into some money trouble since then. He had an old credit card that decided to sue him because it was a union bank and everything else like that. They decided to start garnishing $800 off his paycheck, just things like that, like little money inconveniences that we were running into. But the truck itself had its own things that needed to be fixed in it. So we started spending money in the truck and getting it fixed instead of getting tags and insurance and everything else. So he didn't pay his insurance payment. Literally, like the next week, his insurance was taken off and his license was suspended because if you don't know, if you have a DUI, if you don't have insurance in your car, your license will automatically be suspended. So
Well,
we
in
got
Georgia,
pulled
if you get
over
a
once.
DUI, they automatically get suspended anyway.
Yeah, so he got a DUI. He got his license suspended. He went through 2 years, literally 2 years worth the classes, worth the fines, worth the payments, worth the traffic school, worth the everything. He did everything. He went to the morgue. He did everything he had to do. Cleared it finally right before we moved. Like I want to say in March, he cleared everything, got his license back. He was able to drive without a thing in his car and everything else like that. Because it was his first one. And then um he because we moved into the house in April, he missed the insurance payment, which in the state of California, I guess if you miss the insurance payment, I don't know if it's different in like from state to state, but in the state of California, once you miss your insurance payment and it goes without a week of being paid, they will suspend your license if you have a DUI, like an SR22 or whatever the fuck you have to have for the DUI. So they suspended his license. We did not know that at the time. So we were driving the truck back and forth thinking he had a license. It just wasn't registered at the time, whatever. He gets pulled over. And he goes, I can't get pulled over anymore. I just found out I have a suspended license. He goes, I'm going to go to prison. He goes, if you drive, I haven't had a license my whole entire life. I've never really driven. I've been driven around really, but like my grandparents, because I'm 27. But I know I'm old enough to have a car and everything else like that. But with my life and given the circumstances in that, like I wasn't raised to be taught to drive how to like to drive a car. I never had the lessons on how to do those things. So for me, I learned them from previous boyfriends. Like my ex had a broken leg at the time. I had to learn how to drive a car that day. My boyfriend currently has a DUI, and I had to learn to drive the car because, you know, I had to drive because it was safer for me to drive than him at the time, which he thought. What it all comes down to is the fact that I'm an unlicensed driver. I've never got a license. I've taken my
Hmm.
permit a million times. I've never fucking passed it. Like, it's always been a stress for me because I start to count them on the computer because it tells you how many you get wrong and when you get them wrong. So I get anxiety with that. And so I never got a license due to that. Since I had been 18 and taken the test, 19 taken the test, I never got a license. I just gave up, which is really bad for my character and it sucks. But at the end of the day, like I had, again, people driving me around. I really didn't have to go get myself a license. So when my boyfriend came into these troubles with the DUI, I was forced to start learning how to drive, start driving, really driving, everything else like that. I still hadn't been for years. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry. Anyways, so when my boyfriend got in this situation, I started having to learn how to drive and do all these things and everything else like that, which is, I was willing to take the sacrifice because at the time he was telling me all you can get is a citation from driving like this. And I was like, okay. So I'm driving home. He works 12-hour shifts. And so he works from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. On Saturday nights, he will work 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. Sunday morning, usually we'll put the kids in the car. We'll put my dog in the car. We'll drive home from, his family is 2 hours away and where he works is 2 hours away. So we'll load everybody up in the car at like 5:30 in the morning and we'll start going home. We've never ever had an issue since April. since we've been going back and forth. Finally, a sheriff get or a CHP gets on the side of me and they pull up next to me and they're driving the same exact speed. And I knew I was going to get pulled over in my gut. I was like, this person's driving just way too close to me. Like they're driving the same speed. I know they can drive faster than this and they're not. And I just knew. So my boyfriend he was sleeping in the passenger seat and I woke him up and I was just like, I'm going to get pulled over right now. There's a cop right next to me. So he wakes up, and when he wakes up, he starts looking around all crazy, like, and that makes it look like we have suspicious tendencies, of course, which we kind of did because we were driving really dirty. Um, so, anyways, he ended up pulling us over. He got behind me. I think because he seen that I didn't have the seatbelt on because he was window to window with me. So I think he at first seen that I didn't have the seatbelt, he could pull me over and get me a seatbelt ticket. But I also think that my boyfriend was freaking out and he made it look a little bit suspicious. So I think that that's why he called the second squad car up. And that's why I got pulled over by two cars. Was because he thought that we had suspicious tendencies. Maybe we had something in the car with us or something like that. It really wasn't that. It was just I was scared to get pulled over because I've never been in trouble in my life. So they pull us over, two squad cars, and they don't walk up to my window, they walk up to my boyfriend's window. I'm thinking just because traffic is on the other side, we just got off the freeway, there's a lot of freeway traffic that comes off the freeway and he doesn't want to get hit. So I'm thinking, okay, he went to my boyfriend's window for that reason. So he asked me for all my information. I said, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't have a registration, I don't have insurance, I also don't have my license. And I said, but I do have my ID, here it is, like, and whatever else. Like, I really took responsibility for my actions because I knew what I was doing was wrong. And so the cop goes to his truck and he goes to run me real quick. And then he comes back and then he comes to the passenger side and he asks my boyfriend, he goes, do you have an ID? And my boyfriend's like, yeah, I do. He goes, do you need to run it? And he's like, well, yeah, I do. So, but I found out later that that's not actually something that's protocol when it comes to being pulled over. Like, they can't really run your passengers. All the time my boyfriend's ever been pulled over, he's never had my ID ran. So it was weird for him to be ran in that moment
He was
because we were like, what
profiled.
the heck is going on? They're trying to find a bigger bus. They're trying to see if all of us have warrants. They're trying to get us on some type of
Mm-hmm.
charge or something like that. Mind you, the area that I got pulled over in is a very rich area. I was rolling down, like, I was rolling around with my windows down because I don't have AC. And it was hot that day coming home. So I'm like, like I'm going to roll down my window. So I can get how they thought we looked ghetto. We look suspicious. We look everything like we're going through a rich neighborhood. Let's pull you over. You don't have tags. You don't have your seatbelt. Everything. I understand it. But to run my
Hiya,
passenger,
headstones. We'll be playing after Larissa's done with her story. Then we are going to be playing words. So give us another 10 minutes, and then we'll play.
like 5, I'm almost done.
Yeah.
But anyways, no. So yeah. So I ended up getting pulled over by the squad cars, whatever else like that. So the guy comes to my window finally after he ran my boyfriend, because my boyfriend has nothing to hide, obviously. So he gives his ID and then he goes and runs it, and then he comes back around and he finally comes to my window for the first time during the whole thing. And I'm like, if he was scared of traffic, he would have never come to my window in the first place. So I don't really think it was that. I think he maybe thought something was going on with my boyfriend and whatever else. So I kind of felt like we were profiled just in a sense, just because he's a Hispanic, he was wearing a ball cap. In the cities that we prior lived in, that was a big thing. Like, a lot of people are gang affiliated, they wear ball caps, they're Mexican, they pull you over for that. So going through that rich area, I feel like that's what they were doing, unfortunately. But they did come up to my window finally and they told me all my citations, what they were, and then they said, I could tell you truck for this, but I'm not going to tell your truck. I'm giving you a lawful order to pull over and, whatever. So the cop ended up being really cool and really nice and letting us just park the truck and get it towed home and like whatever else. Um, but I just can't imagine people who don't have family, who don't have finances, who are trying to do the right thing. Like, that's what we're trying to do. And to be caught by the police and for them to, give you a hassle and give you a hard time just because of financial issues in this country in general right now, it's hard. It's very hard,
Exactly.
you know,
Well,
and
here in
that's what makes me,
Georgia, oh, go ahead.
yeah,
Sorry.
No, no, no. You go ahead. You go ahead now.
I was gonna say here in Georgia, if you get pulled over for driving on suspended license or driving without a license or and without tagging insurance, you're going to jail and your car is going to get towed. It doesn't matter if you've
Yes.
had prior DUIs or what. It's just, and here, when you don't pay your insurance, they suspend your license immediately.
Yeah, I agree. And that's exactly what I was like, even though I thought the cop was because he did mention my kids and any person who's getting their kids mentioned, of course, is going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about my kids for? He was like,
Exactly.
oh, because he could have charged me technically with having my phone in my lap. But what happened was it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I need to keep myself awake during this drive to get my kids, my boyfriend, everybody home. I know I got a good sleep in, but I'm just barely waking up. So what I want to do is listen to something on YouTube. So I put it on my Bluetooth, but I laid my phone in my lap. So YouTube is literally, I was playing Mr. Ballin, okay, listening
Oh,
to his
okay.
stories because there's nothing to watch on his stuff. It's literally just him telling a story. So I
Right.
put him on. I put him on the Bluetooth, and when I take off, just because it was so early, like even with my seatbelt, I didn't even realize at the time my seatbelt was off. I didn't even realize at the time that like my phone was in my lap and I can get in trouble for that. I didn't realize any of that when I was driving at the time. Excuse me. It was so early in the morning, and there was so much going on that I was like, shit, like I didn't even realize this until the cop pulled me over, and I'm looking at myself and I'm looking at my situation. I'm like, shit, I have my phone in my lap. I have my seatbelt off. I said, what do I do? Try to put my seatbelt off before, or seatbelt on before he comes in? And Richard told me, like my boyfriend, he was like, that's probably the best thing to do. He goes, because I got pulled over for a seatbelt ticket one time and they said, you didn't even try to put your seatbelt on. Like you should have tried at least. But at that time, I wasn't thinking about that. I was just like, oh my God, I'm in so much trouble. I can go to jail right now. Like, this is crazy. Like, all my thoughts were just on the fact that I'm so apologetic and I'm so sorry. And I fucked up. I just
Right.
didn't want to be in trouble.
And he sees
And
you
it
don't have a
sucked.
record.
Exactly. I don't have a record. And I'm in school currently to try to be a cop. Like, I shouldn't have been making the mistakes that I was making in the car
Exactly.
and doing
Yeah.
everything that I was doing. So, you know what? There's a little bit, I mean, not really a little bit, but a lot of regret, like doing what I did. But at the same time, it's also a learning experience. I think that I wouldn't have been getting my license because I was so plagued by the test for so long. That
My
maybe
niece
this
did the
happening
same
now that I
thing.
have to go to court, now that I have to go to court, I have to do it. Like I have to prove to them that I'm going to get my license now, you know?
It messed my niece up. She was a straight A student all the way through school, like in the gifted classes, but she could not pass the learner's license test,
I
And
can't do it either.
she
It's so
says she
hard.
says she says it messes me up because every time you put an answer in, then it comes up and says, "Are you sure?" And she says that
Yes,
messes with
and
my
it tells
mind, so
you
I go
right
back and
away
change it.
if it's wrong or not.
She's
It'll
like, I
tell.
go back
Sorry,
and
let me turn my
change
TV
it.
off.
She said, even though I think that's the right answer and it ends up being the right answer, she said, but when it pops up, are you sure? Then it makes me, you know,
Second guess.
yeah.
Yes.
And she failed it like 3 times. And she's the one person we figured would ace it because she aces everything, but it was the way the computer did it. She went in
Yeah,
there
that's
and
really
asked
been
for
like my
something.
struggles.
She asked for some kind of accommodation. I don't remember what it was.
You can
Oh,
take the
she
written
asked to have
test.
it read
That's
to
what the
you.
accommodation is. Yeah, yeah, you could take the written test. You can instead of them making you do the computer test, you can ask for the written test instead, so that way they have to grade it afterwards instead of telling you everything you got wrong while you're taking the test. Because for me personally, when you take the test on the computer and it tells you as soon as you get a problem wrong, you start counting them. Oh my God,
Yes.
you can only miss so many on the
Yeah,
DMV
yeah.
test. So I start counting them. I'm like, okay, I just missed one.
I
I'm
can't
starting
miss
to
my
panic a
work,
little
you
bit.
know.
Okay. I only have a few left. And you go through it and then you start seeing all the ones that you're missing and you start counting them and you're like, fuck, like now I have 4 wrong. I only have a few left. And, it starts to stress you out. So I don't like the computer tests. A lot of people would pass them and, of course they want to build up the technology. But at the end of the day, a lot of people can't deal with that.
Right?
Some people weren't raised on electronics. Some people weren't raised on, you
Well,
know,
I mean, my
um,
niece, she
cell
was. I mean,
phones.
she's only in her early 20s, but it just, it's just the way it came up. So she ended up, like I said, getting an accommodation. I think somebody read it to her. I think they allowed her mom to read it to her. Um, and once she did that, then she didn't have a problem. She just didn't pay attention to the other part. So,
Yeah, no, I've been getting, my grandpa is a truck driver. So, that's kind of the reason why I know how to like diagnose my truck a little bit with what's going on with it. It's just because he was a mechanic, he was a truck driver. My uncles were all mechanics. Like I have a long line of mechanics in my family, a long line of people who work on cars, who know the legal system when it comes to cars and everything else like that. My grandpa, he said it's really unfortunate the police department I got pulled over from because they're known to be assholes, which sucks because I guess he got pulled over in his company truck one time and they tried to blame him for the company fault because he was the one driving. Anyways, but the city I got pulled over in is not the greatest city to be pulled over in. You all know, obviously, there's police departments who take things way more seriously than others. So that's been a little bit scary for me just because I know my grandpa as a truck driver has had experience with them. um and has told me, just be careful, like you need to just make sure you get everything done before your court date. But my court date comes so soon. It's like in the beginning of November and I'm like, I only have like a month to get my register. Like I don't even make that much a month to go pay a $600 registration, insurance, like that's $200, and then fucking my ID. Like it's crazy. So yeah, I don't know. The whole pulling over thing was really crazy for me, but I think it happened for a reason, and I will say that I hope nobody judges me based off of like my,
hey,
I
we
guess I
all
would call
have.
it it's financial struggles. If I could be completely
Yeah.
honest, if I had the
Hey, I got a
financial
house full
ability
of
to
people
like,
because we're financially struggling.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's the financial struggles these days. Like that's kind of what I wanted to tell the cop, and I wanted to be honest with him and say, look, we just moved, we haven't had the money, like we're living on our own for the first time and we're trying to find a schedule of how do we spend this one check and how do we pay all our bills. And I mean our Edison bill for our electric is $400
Hmm.
and
And
we are
we're
gone
trying to
freaking 3 days
we're
out the
feeding
week.
10. I feed like 10 every night.
It's insane. So yeah,
Y'all
it's a
ready to play
struggle. Like
words?
we're not trying to, I think my main point is like we weren't trying to do anything bad, like we weren't trying to
Right.
like be bad parents, we weren't trying to like drive dirty, we weren't, that wasn't our intention, we weren't just fucking everything off. It was just that, we just moved, we just paid 3K for a fucking deposit on a house that we have a methane leak in, which is super dangerous to people's health, by the way. And we can't even get our landlord to come fix it. Like we have a lot of other struggle, like our electrical, if we use our dryer or our washer to wash clothes or dry clothes, it turns my whole house off. There's so
Mm.
many problems in this house. So it's like my first like thing is where my kids are sleeping in every night is the methane leak that's in my house. Like, let's fix that pipe. Let's tear up the concrete. Let's replace the thing. We can't get the landlord to do that. So we've all been super sick in my house and everything else like that. And, it's really played a part in why we're procrastinating so much too, is just because, like, that type of stuff that's going on in our home is draining. It's mentally, physically, health wise draining, because that stuff can make you have, if you look up the symptoms to methane leaks and everything else like that, it's prolonged headaches, it's nausea, it's throwing up, it's slurred speech, it's dizziness, it's pain in your stomach. Like, there's so much stuff that, like, we've all had that's been happening since we've had this leak, and we found this leak since we moved in. We can't even get that fixed. So if we can't get anything in our house fixed, and we're spending all this extra money to try and fix things and everything else like that, like, our priority is not our car, and it sucks. So we kind
Right.
of got in trouble, I feel like, for something that's kind of out of our control, just financial wise, and it sucks because I feel like there's a lot of people getting in trouble for that.
Yup.
Yep.
Sure is.
So I give meeting of the whole and so I gave Larissa. That's why when I get in my car now and I hear the ding and I was live and I said to Larissa, I'm putting on my seatbelt. She goes, "You're evil."
Right.
Like I told her it's going to be a huge bill. Um, and everybody is struggling. There's no one in the world that is not struggling, and even if you're in the middle class where that people make money, they're still struggling.
Yep.
It doesn't
I'll
matter
just say
because
this: there was no drugs, there was no alcohol, there was no illegal anything in the car. They didn't pull us out and search us. They didn't do anything like extra. It was just literally like traffic violations that
Right.
we should have probably had taken care of a long time ago, but we didn't. We
You
were
just
young, we're stupid. It's just a learning
well,
process, I feel like.
it's stuff that you put on the back burner because there was more important stuff that needed to be taken care of.
Exactly.
And that
Thank you.
happens to
Thank
all
you.
of us. We have to prioritize. We have to prioritize to which is important, food or a tag, you
Exactly.
know?
And food is so expensive. Every time I go to Walmart and I buy like any type of food from there or anything else like that, I'm not leaving without spending $200 almost
Exactly.
every, like, 3 times a week,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not getting enough food. I have to feed kids. Like, I gotta have cookies, I gotta have chips, I gotta have juice, I gotta have tea, I gotta have water. I have to, because my water actually comes from a well that was exposed to fireworks. So the well water is not drinkable.
Mm.
So, long story short, we have to kind of like we get filtered water, but the water kind of hurts our stomachs, so we don't know what's in that water. So we get our own water from the grocery store. So we're spending extra money on water that we shouldn't even be spending on because our water is contaminated
Right.
out in the city. And it's crazy to me. Like, I mean, the cost for a gallon of milk is like $6. When has it ever been $6?
I know it's
I
crazy.
remember a gallon of milk being $3. $3. A freaking carton of 12 eggs was like $2.
I remember when all that stuff was less than $1.
Like, what is going on? Like, it's so expensive, especially for people in California. Oh my God. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the rent is so high. You want to hear something crazy? Is I pay $80 for my solar panels. $80 for my solar panels. And then I pay $400 for my Edison. What is the point of me having the solar?
Right?
maybe have you checked with that?
What?
Maybe your solar's not working.
No, my solar works. That's the issue. And the thing is, when my power goes out completely, my solar should be working, and it doesn't. And so yeah, I do have to call about that, but at the same portion, I know that like your solar, so your Edison doesn't kick in until your solar runs out usually. So what happens is when you pay the bill, it restarts and your solar starts getting taken advantage of. Once your solar runs out of power and your solar, the $80 you pay, like whatever, once that runs out, then you start having to pay for the Edison. But what happened is my landlord, he didn't want to put a swamp cooler in my wall for months. So we had the one AC running in the room for like the whole summer, like nonstop. And then he finally got us a swamp cooler. It didn't fit in our window because he didn't come and measure the dimensions. He just bought one out of his dumbass. And then he had to come pick it up. But he didn't come and pick it up, that old swamp cooler that didn't fit in my window, for over a month. Then he went the same day that he picked up the swamp cooler and he got me another portable AC for my living room. Because again, my living room is 108 degrees every day.
Oh,
It's
wow.
hot. You can't even cook in here. My kitchen and my living room are all in the same space. So you can't cook in here and turn on my oven to cook anything. Can't turn on my stove to cook anything because it's going to make my living room that much hotter.
Exactly.
And so, anyway, so he brought us a portable and everything else like that. But then they said, you can't run certain things together on your electric because it's so hot, it's just going to shut them off. So I was like, what was the point of us getting the secondary AC? You
Right.
know? Like, what was the point of us getting the secondary AC? Because if we.
Yeah, I'm gonna go set the fire up, mother.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. So anyways, but if they if they brought us that secondary AC knowing that it was going to shut off during the heat, why bring it? You get what I mean? They said that they were going to give us like a temporary solution, and they didn't give us like a temporary solution for that. Like, because when I ran the portable AC in the living room while I ran the one in the room at the same time, all my electric shut off. So again, I'm just getting screwed all around by these landlords, and it like really sucks, and it's all just really unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. I'll be praying for you.
Oh, we lost Jingles, and the rest are muted. All right, are we ready to play words? Who in the chat is ready to play some words? It's all the why I tell people is the place. All this is why I tell people Texas is the only place people can afford to live. Yeah. All right, here we go. Hi, Blind. Welcome back. I got kicked out myself. Your landlord legally has to provide you with AC. Here we go. Nice. Come on, everybody. Come on, Blind. Come on, Larissa. There you go, Jingles. There you go, Aqua. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Good job, Larissa. Oh, I was just going to put in barn. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, so that round we have Jingles with 51, Aqua with 29, and Larissa with 12. Okay, that round we had Jingles with 35, Aqua with 28, Megs with 5, Jingles overall with 86, Aqua with 54, Larissa with 12, and Megs with 5. Okay, here we go. On level 4, guys. Level 4. Oh, Aqua! Beat me to Wolf. Nice job, you guys. Nice job. Okay, that round we had Jingles with 41, Megs with 27, Aqua with 20. Overall, we have Jingles with 127, Aqua with 77, Megs with 32, and Larissa with 12. Aqua. That round we had Jingles with 53, and we had Aqua with 21. Overall, Jingles with 180, Aqua with 98, Megs with 32, and Larissa with 12. Up. Come on, guys. Everybody that's in there, you guys can play. If you're listening, let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Anybody's allowed to play the game except for a few people that I might kick. But other than that, everybody's allowed to play. Everybody can enjoy. There's a hidden letter, guys. There's a hidden letter. Nice, Jingles. How do you see those words? Here I'm trying to get yan or yarn. Yarn. Y-A-R-N. H is fake, guys. H is fake. Okay, so overall we had Jingles with 36. We had Aqua with 22 and Megs with 7. Overall Jingles with 216, Aqua with 120 and Megs with 39. Okay, we have a fake letter. That's a lot of letters. There's a fake letter in there. There's a fake letter. The fake letter is Z, guys. The fake letter is the Z. Hi, Tanel. Nice, guys. Nice job. We skipped 3 levels on that one. We got all the letters. And so that. Hi, Kursuma. Welcome in. I don't know when you snuck in, but I missed you coming in. Hi, Kursuma. I don't know when you came in. Okay, so we had Jingles with 44, Tenel with 18. We have Kursuma with 6, and Megs with 4. Overall, we have Jingles with 260. We have Aqua with 120. We have Megs with 43. We have Tenel with 18. We have Larissa with 12 and Kursuma with 6. Okay, so we have a fake letter, guys. There's a fake letter. Advance. So the fake letter is I can't figure it out. Oh, the F. Fake letter is the F. Nice job, Karsuma. Oh, there's Piper. Hi, Headstones. Welcome back. Hi, 10. Welcome in. Okay, so that round we had Jingles with 47. We have 10 Lee with 30, Tanel with 38. We have Aqua with 19. We have Kursuma with 17. And we have Megs with 6. Overall, we have Jingles with 307. We have Aqua with 139. We have Tanel with 53. We have Megs with 49. We have Kursuma with 23. I do declare. Okay, so there's a fake letter and a hidden letter. There's a fake letter and a hidden letter, guys. Yeah, that doesn't work. I didn't think that word was going to go. Wow, what is got to be the R? It's got to be the R that's fake. Or one of the or the N. His ring didn't work. Yeah, what the hell? None of is it just not taking them? A T and an N. The N is fake and the T is hidden. N is fake and T is hidden. Wow. That was hard. So close. Level 15, guys. Level 15. That was hard. Okay, so overall we had Headstones with 9, we had 10 with 6, and we had Aqua with 4. Overall, Jingles with 307. We had Aqua with 143. We had Tenley with 56. We had Megs with 49. We had Kursuma with 26, Larissa with 12, and Headstones with 9, and 10 with 6. That was hard, yes. All right, here we go again, guys. Here we go. We got this. Log out to see if I can get the lady. Buying out, restart this. All right, I will do it after this. I feel like my whole family's here now. I've got Headstones, I've got Tanel, I've got 10, I've got Aqua, I've got Jingles, I've got Kursuma, I've got Larissa, I've got the whole family. All right, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job. Level 1. It's always nice when we complete level 1, isn't it? Okay, so that round we had Jingles with, I'm sorry, Jingles. We had Tanel with 29. We had 10 with 28. We had Jingles with 16. We had Headstones with 13. We had Aqua with 13. Overall, we had Tenley with 10 with 48. Jingles with 47. Tanel with 47. Aqua with 30. And Headstones with 20. Okay, that round we had Jingles with 37, Headstones with 30, Tenley with 27, and 10 with 8. Overall, we have Jingles with 84. We have Tenley or Tanel with 71. We have 10 with 56. We have headstones with 50 and aqua with 30. We have just a fake letter. I put that in. Headstones. The S is fake, guys. The S is fake. No, you beat me to it. In the comments. I thought I'd put it in right when you did. You beat me fair and square. Okay, that round we had Tanel with 28. We had Headstones with 26, Jingles with 24, and 10 with 14. Overall, Jingles with 108, Tanel with 99, Headstones with 76, 10 with 70, and Aqua with 30. Ginger, you're taking it so I can't move my face. My dog has pushed me into a corner and I can't move. 17 pounds and she thinks she rules everything. Hidden letter, guys. Hidden letter. The G was fake, guys. The G was fake. Sorry, I was paying attention to something else. Okay, that round we had Jingles with 20, 10 with 14, Tanel with 10. We had Headstones with 6, and Megs with 4. Overall, we had Jingles with 128, Tanel with 109, 10 with 84, Headstones with 82, Aqua with 30, and Megs with 4. Hey, I'm in there. I'm in there. I got 4. I got 4. Guys, I play with the ballers. All right, so we have a fake letter and a hidden letter, guys. Fake letter and a hidden letter. T is fake. The T is fake, guys. Is what I'm being told. Okay, so there's an R, and there is the T is fake. The R, and there is an R, and the T is fake. Good job! We passed level 15, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Okay, that round we had Jingles with 25, 10, Tanel with 22, 10 with 16, and Megs with 4. Overall, we have Jingles with 153. We have Tanel with, or 10 Tanel with 131, 10 with 100, Headstones with 82, Aqua with 30, and Megs with 10. Okay, so we have a fake letter, guys, and a hidden letter. Fake letter and a hidden letter. Um, X is fake. X is fake. Guys, the X is fake. These are hard. I swear the words get harder as you get like go. You get further along in it. Well, there's a D and the X is fake. There's a D and the X is fake. Hi, welcome back, Blind. Level 16 got us on that round. Level 16 got us on that round. All right, I'm gonna log out and restart it so I can see if I can get rid of the lag. Let me do that real quick. Hold on. I'm on my phone. It's always a lag. Okay. Uh, bullshit. What? All right. Here we go. Let's go right here. Present. Share screen. There we go. All right, level 1. Here we go, you guys. Here we go. Bullshit. Bullshit. Who are you saying bullshit to? Hi, Tiggs. How are you? Welcome in. What happened there, you guys? That was hard one. That one. Yeah. All right. Let's. Okay, that round we had Jingles with 35, we had Headstones with 32, and we have Pigs with 12. All right, let's see if we can get past level 4. These are hard tonight. Good job, you guys. Good job. Good job. Good job. That round we had headstones with 42, and we have jingles with 36. Overall headstones with 74, jingles with 70, and tigs with 12. Oh. Nice job. We got them all, guys. We got them all. Good job. I got one in there. That round we had headstones with 38, jingles with 19, tigs with 15, and megs with 7. Overall headstones with 112, jingles with 89, tigs with 27, and megs with 7. Fake letter, guys. A fake letter. Nice. So the fake letter is the B, guys. The fake letter is the B. You guys are killing it. Good job. Good job. Nice job, guys. Nice job. We skipped 3 levels. On to level 12 we go. And Jingle's got 63, Headstone's got 42, and Tig's got 9. Overall, we have Headstones with 154. Jingle's not far behind with 152. Close game, girls. Close game. Tig's with 36 and Megs with 7. Okay, so we have a fake letter, guys. We have a fake letter. That's a lot of That's a lot of squares, guys. A lot of squares. And the fake letter is the C. The fake letter is the C, guys. The fake letter is the C. Nice job, guys. Okay, so overall that round we had Headstones with 41, we have Jingles with 31, we have Tigs with 21, and we have Megs with 6. Overall, we have Headstones with 195, Jingles with 185, we have Tigs with 57, and Megs with 13. I'm coming for you, Tigs. I'm coming for you, Tigs. I'm gonna get there. My horse has found the track. It was just checking it out. It was getting ready. Fake letter and a hidden letter, guys. A fake letter and a hidden letter. Okay, so the Z is fake, guys. The Z is fake. And there's another A. There's 2 A's. There's 2 A's, and the hidden letter or the fake letter is a Z. 2 A's, and the fake letter is a Z. Game over. Do we want to try the match game or do you want to play this game again? Match game or this game again? I gotta head out. It was fun. Okay, sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. This? Okay. All right, we'll try match after this. All right, here we go again. Let's go. I'm gonna get on there. Free. Got one. That round we had Jingles with 24. We had Tanel with 25. We had Tiggs with 23. We had Megs with 12. Jingles overall was 74. Tiggs with 49. Tanel with 25. And Megs with 12. I'm sorry, Tanel. I kill your name every time, and I apologize. Oh, sorry, I forgot to read it. I was thinking of something else. Sorry, my guys. My bad, guys. Fake letter, guys. Fake letter. What is going on here? It's got to be the R. It's got to be the R that's fake. All right. So do we want to play this one more time, or do we? No one can answer. Yeah, no one, none of us can answer. Do you want to play this one more time, or are we done for the night? Because there's only 4 people in here. In a match, we won't do very well, and we won't like unless we're really good at it. No one answers. We could just we'll chit chat for a while and see if anybody comes in. But I think you know what? I think we've been going for 2 hours, and I started late tonight. I have to work in the morning, and I have to go take a shower and everything else. I think it's time to call it a night, and we will see each other in the morning. I will be in Discord if you all want to come there and join. And then and then I got some stuff to think about over the next couple days. So I will talk to you guys later and have a wonderful evening. Bye, guys. Tiggs, if you want to come, if anybody wants to come into my Discord, please do. All you have 2 hours. Oh yeah. Um, and I usually go for 5. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just tired tonight. It's been a long couple days. So, Tiggs, if you want, you're more than welcome in my Discord. You just have to hit the link in my community page and follow the instructions, and you're more than welcome. And I will get you in. You'll be given permission to come on in. My Discord is very safe. It's on lockdown, so no trolls come in. And I will see you guys there. Anybody's welcome. Have a good day.